Hello and welcome to one more English grammar lesson. I am Ananya. Take a look at this sentence on your screen. I eat breakfast. Now what if I say I'm eating breakfast, I have eaten breakfast, I have been eating breakfast? Confused? Don't worry. All these sentences are correct, but they are different forms of present tenses in English. In today's English grammar lesson, I'm going to explain all the 4 present tenses in a super simple way with clear examples. By the end of this lesson, you'll exactly know when and how to use them. And also, there's a fun quiz at the end to test your understanding. So stay tuned till the end. Come on, let's get started. First, let's look at the present simple tense. We use the present simple tense to talk about habits, facts, and routines. The grammar structure looks something like this: subject plus the base verb. But there's a twist here. For subjects such as he, she, or it, we add s or es to the base verb. This is a very basic rule and I'm sure you know about it. First, let's look at examples related to habit. I drink a glass of warm water every morning. It's my daily habit. He smokes even though he knows it's bad for him. Now it's not good, but still it's a habit. My brother always forgets his keys at home. Now it's a habit and it happens regularly. So habits are actions that happen again and again, maybe every day, every week, or just regularly. If it is something that you do out of habit, always use present simple. Now let's take a look at examples with facts. Facts are universal truths or general truths that don't change. The sun rises in the east. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Birds fly, fish swim. A year has 12 months. Can any of these facts change? Well, they don't change. So facts are things that are always true, whether it's science, nature, or common knowledge. When something is a fact, we always use the present simple tense. Now let's take a look at examples with routine. Routine are things you do as a part of your fixed schedule. I go to the gym every Monday to Friday. She leaves for work at 9 a.m. We have lunch at 1 o'clock every day. The school starts at 8:30 sharp. So, routines are similar to habits, but they often follow a specific time or pattern, like a schedule, like your morning routine, your work timings, right? So in these sentences, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. every day, 8:30 sharp, these are time patterns, and we always use the present simple tense. I hope understanding present simple tense was pretty simple and easy to understand. Now let's move on to the second part of this lesson, and we will look at the present continuous tense. We also call it the present progressive tense. Now this tense is used to talk about actions that are happening right now or things that are temporary in nature. Let's look at the grammar structure first. We use subject, then the be verb am, is, or are, plus the verb in the ing form. First, let's take a look at examples of the actions that are happening right now. These are things that are in progress or happening at the exact moment of speaking. I'm recording this video right now. I'm doing this action right now. You're watching an English lesson at the moment. My mom is cooking dinner in the kitchen. Look, it's raining outside. So when you talk about something that's happening at this very moment, something that's still going on as you speak, we always use present continuous tense. Here are some examples to talk about temporary situations or actions using the present continuous tense. These are things that are not permanent. They're only happening for a short period of time. I'm staying with my cousin for a few days. It's just a temporary situation. She's learning French this month. I'm sure she's not going to learn French forever. It's just for now. He's working from home this week. So usually he goes to the office, but not this week. We are using a rental car until ours gets repaired. Again, that's not a permanent situation or action. Now here's an important thing. Present continuous tense can also be used for future arrangements. Example, I'm meeting my friend tomorrow. They are flying to Dubai next week. If something is happening in the near future, even then we use the present continuous tense. Now, here's a common mistake you should avoid. Take a look at this sentence. He watching TV. The right sentence is he is watching TV. Always and always use am, is, or are in the sentences depending on the subject. It's a very important rule. With that, we move to the third tense, which is the present perfect tense. Now, this one is slightly a tricky one. Now, present perfect tense is used when we talk about an action that happened in the past and continue till the present, or the result of the past action is still connected to the present. We generally use this tense to talk about recent actions, life experiences, where time is not specific. It means we do not use time expressions with this tense. The structure looks something like this. Subject plus have or has plus the past participle, which means the third form of the verb. Here are some examples. I have finished my homework. The homework is done. So possibly I started doing my homework in the past and I just completed my homework. The effect of that action is still there in the present because I'm free now. She has just left the office. It's a recent action and she's not here now. We have visited Goa twice. Now here, it's a life experience I'm talking about. Again, I have not mentioned any time, specific time here. It can be any time. Possibly, it could be 3 years ago or could be 5 years ago I visited. They have never tried sushi. Again, this is an experience to say that something is never done. Always remember, with he, she and it, we always use has. And with subjects like I, you, we and they, we always use have. This is an important rule and you should make a note of it. There's one more important thing to note. When we use words like just, already, yet, never, we always use the present perfect tense. For example, I have just eaten lunch. She has already called the doctor. Have you ever been to Paris? I have never seen such a view. So whenever the past action affects the present, or we don't mention the exact time, present perfect tense is the right tense to use. And with that, we move on to the final one, which is the present perfect continuous tense. Now, this tense shows that an action started in the past and is still continuing, or it was happening recently. And we can see the effect of that action now in the present. The structure looks something like this. We use subject plus have or has. Have or has completely depends on the subject, plus been plus verb in the ing form. Let's take a look at some examples to understand it better. I have been studying since morning. So the action started in the past and is still happening. I'm still studying. She has been working here for 5 years. It's an ongoing action. They have been waiting for an hour. So what are they doing? They're still waiting. He has been crying all day. Maybe he's not crying now, but the effect is still visible. Maybe his eyes are red. So we use this tense when we want to focus on the duration of the action or the effect of the action. If something started before and it's still happening, present perfect continuous tense is your go-to tense. Come on, let's quickly revise all the 4 tenses together. Let me show you a sentence in all the 4 forms. It will make things more clearer. Present simple. I read books. It's a habit. I'm reading a book right now. It's a current action. I have read 5 books this month. It's a past action with the effect only present. I have been reading for 2 hours. So the action is still continuing. We're trying to show the duration of the action. I hope you got the full picture of how to use all the 4 present tenses in English. All right, now it's quiz time. Let's see how well you have understood this lesson. You have 5 sentences on your screen with blanks and there are 4 options. You have to fill in the blanks with the correct option. You can take your own time to solve it, take a screenshot and write your answers in the comments. I would love to see how well you do in this test. So English learners, that's all for today. But it's not over yet. I'm going to give you some homework. Write 1 sentence in each present tense using the verb learn. Right? You're going to use the verb learn and write 1 sentence for each tense. And write your answers in the comments. I'll try to read some of them and also give you corrections if required. If you found this lesson helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share it with your friends who actually need these kind of lessons. I'm going to see you soon with another English lesson. Until then, keep learning and keep practicing English. Bye for now.